Yo, I got.
Oh, God.
Yo, I did.
Big tunes, big tunes.
I only make hits, man.
Wamba Clad.
I only know to make hits. I don't know to do nothing else.
That's a fact. We're gonna talk about all of that. Nothing but big tunes on this one, man.
Yeah.
I got the privilege of listening to the new joint
Wait,
before it dropped.
what's your favorite record so far? Yeah, yeah.
Yo, B. Toxic is not bad.
Yeah.
I like but you know what I like? I like the arrangement of it. I like the
Yeah,
way.
the growth.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
Yes,
gonna
bro.
be. I think Taxi is gonna be one of them records where when fans listen to it, they're gonna be like, all right, me see where I'm gonna go with it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
Yes, Toxic definitely one of course, the ones that are already out the road right now is already,
yeah,
doing. But Toxic, as far as the new ones are concerned,
yeah,
Toxic definitely is up there. I like
yeah.
it.
So me personally, I love Won't Judge.
Okay,
I
okay.
love Won't Judge. I really
Why?
like, but Won't Judge is more of a what you call it. Won't Judge is like the um the woman them are gonna understand it. You get what I mean?
Okay,
Okay, this is Kranium. You get what I said? This is
okay.
like what we really love about him. And then Toxic is more of like, yo, the growth and like the arrangement that has been musical. I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're gonna talk all about that, man. Welcome to the Foreign Exchange, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
man.
coming in here early. You know what I mean?
Thank you for having me, boss.
Big shout out to everybody on the live already. Share that live. It's the Foreign Exchange.
Yeah.
We're doing this because, like we was just talking about, Toxic. The EP's coming out tomorrow,
Yeah.
just in time for Valentine's Day. So y'all get to girl them. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
little song to hold them up until the album drop.
yeah, I get them damp.
So, ladies, if you're in here, man, make sure you share that live and all of that. But yeah, welcome to the Foreign Exchange, bro. So, I mean, this has been Did this idea come from COVID vibes, or you already had something that was coming?
Um
Or did COVID kind of give you the inspiration to be like, all right, let me create right now?
what year is this? It's 2021, right? Yeah.
2021.
I think yeah, most of the song has been recorded in obviously during COVID. Not really say it I wouldn't say it really like the direction. It's more like a thing where and I have this dope um mentality on how I drop music, right?
Yes.
So the records that I do have now where I'm like, yo, this is for the next project or the next album, whatever we're gonna drop, decide to drop after Toxic.
Yeah.
These records make sense around Girl Policy. Because we wanted to drop an EP around Girl Policy when Girl Policy came out. But due
Okay.
to whole timing and like, it's hard to like do interviews and promote.
Mhm.
Fans doesn't know that it takes more than just a body of work to promote a record. It takes like, I mean, the shows, the interviews and stuff like that. Because that has been taken away from us, we had to push it back to no one realize so we're still in our pandemic. So now it's like, all right, let's select the songs that we think are strong enough to give them an appetizer for it. Because it's only 5 songs, you know what I mean?
It's only 5 songs. Yeah,
Yeah.
the EP is nice, short, a quick listen, a nice listen.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be, you don't got to struggle too much to it. You just pop it in, let it fly, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
so the idea was just to give them an appetizer for the project that's coming. So
what come next? Yeah, exactly.
So if these 5 are the ones that you said, like, all right, let's give them 5 tunes. Like, what's the album looking like though?
Bro, I swear to you, brother, like I have like yo, it's scary. It's really scary because it's like it's scary and I'm panicking at the same time because
Why?
For me it's more like I don't think people digest Cranium music how them supposed to. Like I have a fan base where it's like it take time to get to them. Like a Cranium record takes 6 to 7 months to break. You know this.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? So like I've never been the type of artist who just clout or just hype where as it drop it work. So my songs them always last longer than an average artist, but it take a longer time to break than an average artist.
Mm-hmm.
So these records now is like so dope to the point where I go sit down and think like, yo, we have to give them like a short 7 song or 8 song. So it's scary to select the records because they're so good, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like the EP is amazing. So for me, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, if these is what you picked out that were gonna be on a project, I can only imagine what the album is gonna sound like.
Yeah, it's crazy, brother. Like it's honestly scary, man. Trust me. Really.
Yeah. Do you ever are you nervous that maybe the album is not gonna live up to the expectation of the EP?
No, never. You know what's crazy? Never, because guess what? I don't give fans too much music anyways. So
Yes.
them always appreciate what I do drop. I don't think I ever drop a whack record in a brother. Like I never think like me never, and it's not even about self-praise and recommendation. I never dropped a whack record because I never ever gave them too much for even have the thought to think. So it's always like, yo, we'll make sure that this song solid enough before we drop it, no matter what. Even, you know what I mean, Girl Policy was sitting down for like 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it like I know it was gonna be a juggling, but you know, we never skip the gun and try to take it to a single, and you know what I mean, we always like structure our release music.
Yeah, if anybody can say anything about Kranium music, it's always timeless. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like you said, it takes a little while to grow, but when it hit,
man. It crazy because I was in the club the other day. I went to a little, not club. I went to my friend was doing his engagement, and I went, and the DJ played Lifestyle. And I swear to you, the song sound like it just come out last week. Yeah, you know, so it's like.
And actually, that's what I seen. I seen a tweet, or maybe you had a combo, and you said, no, you tweeted, and you said that Lifestyle is the only song you listen to of yours that you listen like it's somebody else that did it.
Only song me give forward. like me drive and pull up the song and say, yo, that boy bad enough. Like, yo, Lifestyle is a different record.
But why? Why is Lifestyle like that for you?
Yo, you know, I was going through the phase of being a one hit wonder. So it's more personal than anything. So when nobody else know around the whole place, remember we had to do a lot of work to get that song on radio.
Yes.
So
3 years.
You see me? Just imagine I record for 3 years. So while me I promote that song, I used to go on Twitter and type in Kranium just to see what people say. And everybody's like, yo, my one hit wonder, there's gonna be a one hit wonder, I'm not gonna be wrong. So just me seeing that, and then you know, when I said buy what you want buy, that just came and like say, yo, that pussy I got there, you know. Don't if I got there, it's a different ball game. You know? So that song they have a special place in my heart because of the struggle me that I face as an artist, mentally and just like walking in front of.
So was Lifestyle like I Told You So? Was that your I Told You So record?
Lifestyle was definitely that bossy record, like, yo, better like.
I told you so.
Yeah, if we're not going to accept it or not, eventually we're not going to accept it. Because remember, it took me a while for people really start saying, yo, he's a dancehall artist. It took at least 4 years for people start. When I was dropping all these records, it was like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, whatever. But when, you know, me continue to punch, like, you know, me continue to punch and I get some big records in. So eventually I'm like, okay, fuck it. It was bad. You know, it was one situation there.
Mad. Yeah, I seen a video. I think you got it on your gram where you're in a dance somewhere. We don't even know where you're there.
Yeah,
and Lifestyle was playing. And my boy have to split him there. Like I'm like, yo, are you tuned that?
Yeah, because and that's just me. I'm not the type of man where I go do the extraness, you know. Me always just in a party in a vibe. You know, me throwing a jacket and a sweatpants and a shoes and you know, we don't care about nothing but myself and just
and that's it. And that's it. But talking about now that's your best record, or that's the record that you love the most. But nobody has to know, which is the one that everybody knows you for, which is like Shaggy's Is What Is It Me or whoever, or, you know what I mean? That's the song you like the least, though.
Not necessarily I like the least. It's just that Jesus Christ been singing so much to one part, I'm tired of the fucking song.
But wait, I gotta call you out on something, because I seen an interview where you were like, yo, this song to me is like, the way I even did it and the way I structured it and the way I put it together was not the way it was supposed to go.
It was never supposed to be like that. And the truth is, to be honest, the song, nobody has to know song was a song that I did where I even tried to shop it around. That's the crazy part. Like, I really was going to give away that song. Even Lifestyle, even Buy What You Want Buy wasn't even supposed to be me. You know what I mean? It was like a record, I said, not just write and give it. But the thing about nobody has to know, if I understand, is that that song came in a time where dancehall wasn't on radio, period. There was no dancehall song on radio. There was no dancehall artist signed to a label like that. There was not really much going on the mainstream side of dancehall that much, you know what I mean? And that's why that song is unique. And yes, I do love that record because that record changed my life.
Of course.
They up everything. The girl, start fuck the caliber girl, everything changed. Everything changed.
The crease different.
Yeah, the crease. I'm going to a different crease segment. I start another crease now. I used to the one in my Queen. You see me, then I start go Bronx and Brooklyn. I say, all right, I start go Boston now. You see me, I say. So it changed the whole crease course. But it's a special song, and I just and then it showed me my real friend them, because let me get a story. When Nobody Else Know came out, it came out at a time where me have enough original link me. Yo, we had the party anyway with them there. But when Nobody Else Know dip, everybody just start like it get less like, yo, where the pan, where
Mm.
you know what I mean? And then the song just come back up and then see everybody start show up them head. So it made me select
Mm.
friend them, and it made me select a lot of females out of like a lot of girls I used to fuck around with. When that song really break everybody, then every girl start move away, and then you start getting the hey big head or the hey stranger text. They know so them a
Yeah,
fall back in
you
a place.
change.
Yeah man, so nobody have really set the course and how me even drop records. It make me say, yo, one, nobody have to know is like 50 by way one by, because there's certain by way one by is one of my favorite songs, one of my biggest songs in the core market in dancehall, but I cannot sing that on certain stage, certain partner I work, and they don't know the
Yep.
record.
Yeah.
So it teach me that music has markets. Some artists have markets. There's certain markets, I'm going with certain artists, I have to respect their market. When them come to my blood clot place, don't feel like a fool
Yeah.
up the playground. This is me. So it's like, it just
Yeah.
set the pace for my thing, yeah.
And that's good. I see you talking about that a lot, like just understanding markets, which
Yeah.
this is the business of music, right? Like you can create music, but you have to understand the business of music, and you got to know how to where you're hot, where you're good at, where
Yeah.
you're
You have to
big,
know
where
where.
you're small. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
In one of your conversations, I know you said, okay, cool, I'm big in New York, I'm good in Boston, I'm good in Florida,
Yeah.
but I also have to touch the states like Alabama and
Yeah, you have to chop it
Midwest
down.
and
If you charge 50 grand, you better go 25. You better go 15. You get where I come from? Like a lot of artists don't understand that, brother, and I know why they don't understand it, because a lot of them don't jump in a car and tour America. Brother, like I tour
yeah,
America. I tour 46 states, 44 states in America in 3 months. In a charger. How we call it? The Challenger, what them call it? Two
yeah,
door. Me and my
yeah,
DJ. Like more people understand.
driving state to state.
Driving state to state in a two-door car. You understand? We save budget.
What tour was this?
It's called I Told You Tour. It was me. It was Tour Lane's tour. And it
Okay,
was me, Tour Lane's, Jacquees, A Boogie in and out, and I forgetting somebody, and JID.
okay.
Yeah, and it was the most amazing tour I've experienced, you know what I mean? And it teach me a lot. So dancehall is huge, yes, but dancehall has the market. And then nobody have to know I mash up the whole of the East Coast. And then we reach the Midwest, it's like, you know what I
Let
mean?
me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When you started the tour, where did the tour start? Did it start in the East?
It started in New York.
So right out the gate, you got good shows where you're getting good
No,
response.
and God, I'm not here to brag and boast and everything I love. I beat everybody for the tour, brother.
I got you.
You have to understand, it's a full crowd of American crowd.
Yes.
And then I am the black sheep
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Talk
So
about it. Talk
just
about it.
imagine just being the yard man for the tour. We are fuck
Mm-hmm.
everything down on that blood clap on the road. Say our thing tough because people used to the hip hop. Them used to the dancer, but them not seeing the dancer artists in at these venues with these people. So it was just
Yeah.
like that, kill it. But then when we reach the Midwest, it gets really rough. Like it gets really
That's
rough.
what I'm saying. So the first show you did
Mm-hmm.
outside of the East, where you're getting zero love, where people
no
are just
love at all.
they're just looking at you like, who's this guy?
Like
How
brother,
did that number one make you feel, and how did you say, okay, you know what? I gotta humble myself because I'm not the guy that I thought I was out East.
yes, that's what it teach me. It teach me definitely say, there's markets in music, and a lot of these markets can be filled with dancehall music, but the dancehall artists don't take it because the money is not enough for them. If that makes sense. So like
Say that again so they hear it.
yeah, a lot of dancehall music can be dominant in the Midwest and create
Yes.
a landscape of big events and big traction. But the reason it's not happening is because the dancehall artists them that is hot enough to do these venues feel like 500 people is not good enough for them to sing for.
They're
So
too
now,
big for that.
yeah, them too big for that. So now it you know have that effect that it's supposed to have there, because the people them have no access to it. So anybody who out there, you know what I mean, a yard person who come from Jamaica and is a good community out there of yard people, they're not seeing their favorite artists out there. And then when it happen now, them start turn to the American crowd. And then, once them get a Yankee, I eat for them front, them done with the yard.
Yeah.
Go already that. Once them man kiss them on them fired, everything transfer, the data transfer, them turn Yankee now. So, we not dead enough. Like, you see me for going that place
Yeah.
and fly too fuck on the girl, and make the girl go
Yeah.
the same way. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It become a big problem, and that's the thing. But when I do go there, you know what I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy Nashville. I had a good time in New Orleans. We have a good time in Louisiana, Alabama, them places. But when we touch back now, Seattle now, back in a dance hall,
You're back.
Vancouver, Canada, you know, we are tear up that again. So, but the Midwest is a big missing part from dancehall that we need to get for really get
Massive
numbers. Because those people buy record.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Midwest, a lot of times, any artist, any genre, if you can hit in the Midwest and can conquer the other two coasts, you're good to go.
You're great to go. You sell records. You do good numbers, brother.
Now, on this Tory Lanez tour, was this the time that you only had Nobody Has to Know as your song?
I had Weekend.
Okay, so because I know you were doing a tour, you were on a tour when you just had only Nobody Has to Know, and you had and you were talking about doing 30-minute sets with one song.
Yeah,
but you got to fill 30 minutes in that time. Like, talk about that.
What I used to do was, I used to start off with oh my God, we used to start off with song from the first EP, which is Rumors. Which you have people who know it, then you have people that who don't know it.
Yes.
So then you reach a point now where you have that middle. Brother, when you do 30-minute set as an artist with one song, it feel like 3 hours. I just want to get that clear. You understand?
They don't understand.
It's a whole different ball game. So
because remember, Nobody Has to Know. Even if you do it in length, it's what, 2.5, 3 minutes in length.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. So you still got to fill up about 16. No, even more than that of time to try to get to 30 minutes.
Yeah. So and the crazy thing about it, that's why I tell everybody, say, like, the reason why I walk around like this is because back in the days, like me watch a lot of documentaries. So back in the days when artists was coming in the game, like singers, not DJs and rappers, singers coming in the game in hip hop, they used to be developed artists. Develop mean them a get them stage performance boot, them a get them training on stage. They might get somebody who will give them media training.
A&R, all that.
All of that. So when me come to the game now, Nobody Has to Know gave me that opportunity to get all of these things without getting it, if that makes sense. So at these stage shows, I was getting the experience of performing for a brand new crowd, even though I was a big artist on the East Coast.
Yes.
So now it humbled me back now. So now this is my boot camp. You see me?
Yeah,
so I start learn these things. And as time goes by, me start adapt to everything I learn. Say, yo, 30 minutes is a lot of minutes, but if you're smart enough, 30 minutes, you can make it work, because now you don't have to be an artist no more on stage. You have to be a comedian, you have to be a musician, you have to be a teacher, you have to be a lecturer. So with me on stage now, you're going to laugh because I'm going to run 2 jokes in the crowd. I'm going to pick up 2 girls and do my thing and entertain.
Kill time.
Sing the song. So now 30 minutes to me is like me mad when me get 30 minutes. Right now, more 45 minutes, the least.
Yeah.
Make me really feel good with my set, because me learn, say, by the time I talk 2 things, I run 2 jokes and ask 2 crowd 2 questions and pick up 2 girls and dance. And you see me, I say it's a whole different settings. But yeah,
now you have to be an entertainer. You have to know how to entertain on stage.
Yeah, and
you have to know how to get the crowd involved. You know, like you say, you crack 1 or 2 joke, or you know what I mean. You create a little thing where you guys do X, Y, Z. Next time you look, 25 minutes, okay. Make we run the 2-9, kill it.
And then we still have to spare time for backstage. Come down, walk on, give me some pussy around.
Yeah.
Very important, you know.
It's always about the crease, bro.
Brother, listen to me. Let me tell you something. I don't listen. You see me, as an artist, we talk truth. I don't sugarcoat shit. You understand? Me feel
I see it.
My truth will set me free in life. That's how me feel, brother. Let me tell you something. Just imagine you're just a kid in a city. I get the same crease over and over and over and over. And then God just say, yo, here, go and go do it. And then understand.
You can have any crease you want.
Any crease. But I see some girl cry sometimes. I look at them like, what the fuck wrong with them girl? Like, want to see it? Like, want to really see it? Oh my God, I love you so much. And you say, eventually, better you just start work the thing. So I'm just say, oh God, I like the life. Yeah,
oh my God.
You see me? So, brother,
in case you just joined the live, man, Kranium is here. Share the live. You know what it is. It's the Foreign Exchange. You got DJ Foreign here. All right, so tour. You learn how to tour. And I remember, you know what? Even there was a time you came to Vermont, and I think Pee Wee was DJing, right? And you guys started. You even incorporate other people's songs.
Yeah.
Be it John Paul, be it Chaka Demus and Plies, like just to get the crowd involved. Like it's an art to do this thing,
brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm not else to do. I mean, I'm the catalog. Brother, remember, yo, when we look at my catalog now, like Weekend and Can't Believe and Last Night and Nobody Have to Know and Girl Policy and Buy Where You Want Buy and just now me have catalog, me can just fling.
Yes.
And straight to the point, now I have 2 sets of catalog. Like, me have a catalog where me can sing for like, if it's a pack crowd of like mixture, me can sing like Stamina and then me can sing Money in the Bank. When no people don't know that me can sing Boom and just buy time. So back then, better miss I am Barrington Levy, me a Barry Salmon, me a Champagne, me a Heel and Toe. We'll be burning that concerning.
Give it the light.
Just give me the light. You see me? And you have to just keep it choppy, and it teach me a lot, brother. And no, me not coward. No, I'm never scared to be on a
Because it's built your confidence up as a stage performer. And at the end of the day, fans want to see, they wanted you to bring that album or that song to life, right?
Yeah.
So if you can't bring that song to life, if you're not a good stage, and these are the things you have to go through to kind of become a good performer, a good stage, an entertainer.
Brother, let me tell you what happened. Yo, nobody has to know it's such a big world record to the point where it humble me, brother. Like, I feel like the type of artist I am now, I wouldn't be if nobody has to know and never go through the gate. Because would I be one of them artists there, we would have 30 songs, probably very quick, the catalog a bill. Because when you have the hit, anything you drop is good. It's just simple mathematics.
Yeah.
So would I be one of them artists with them big catalog there, but with nothing behind the show? Because, brother, the type of money that I make off of like a weekend and nobody have to know and can't believe, and them song there, brother, compared to like some regular song, dog. It's a total different thing and a different mindset. So like, me I say, yo, you know what? Me like nice things. Me like nice car, me like nice house, me like nice woman. You see me? More buy the best condom them. You know, say skin condom expensive. Me I think about $24 back in, not $4.99, you know. Me I think about $24. You see me? Even though big up the money me buy the cheap condom because end of the day, listen to me. In the world, me just want people to understand. Condoms are the cheapest insurance.
Facts. Either condoms or minivan.
Cheapest insurance in the world is condoms. With $3.99, you get the best coverage you can get in your entire life, brother. Remember me telling that.
Yeah, son, you need to get a condom sponsorship, bro.
I showed at this point, but at the cheapest in the world. But yo, the point is like, it's just that, brother, like, it makes me, brother, and it make me can come here, sir, and I reason with you, and myself, and wake up 6 o'clock for each interview. If at 10 o'clock at night, me know, say, yo, I'm sleep during the day, and make sure I wake up in time for your interview. So it teach me a lot, brother, and my love.
But that's something that I feel like dancehall artists, maybe even Afrobeat, because I'm African, even Afrobeat artists might not really think is important, but it is important to really like understand, like, being on time for interviews, preparing yourself for interview, making sure, you know what I mean, when you're supposed to be somewhere XYZ, you're there, you know what I mean? Just understanding the business of music.
Yeah, and why these things are important, it might not seem important now because you have the heat at the moment. Yes. What happened is, if I wasn't who I was with that 3 years, I wouldn't be here this day. And the reason I tell everybody that is because you see when you're up, them give you everything you want.
Yeah, everybody fuck with you. Yeah.
When you're up, you know, them give you everything you want.
Anything. You're the king.
You want grip. You want your bathroom tub yellow with blue at the rim. What you want?
Facts.
Because people feel understand. So when you're hot, or when you're in the music still and you have value, promoters do make money. So don't feel like they might do it because of you per se. They might do it because they know the benefit of the game. But you see, when you go down, always remember this. It boils back down to all you deal with certain people in a certain position to get you back up there when you're down more. That is a game with me play mentally with me say, yo, listen to me. In this thing, you have to feel the longevity. So even if you're upset with the world in your yard and what going on in your yard, make sure so when your blood clot come out, you smile back you say, because in the day, when nothing go on and you have that right record to come again, it will boil down to your personality and how you dealt with people. And
yes.
That's what
and how you dealt with people when you were up though.
Me?
It's when you were on the top of it's how you deal with people when you're on the top of that mountain. Yeah. When you're the hottest guy, it's how you treat people, it's how you walk, you know what I mean? So don't ever take, because I see so many artists career flop because they thought they were the shit when they were touring and they had the biggest song. Yeah. And then when they come back around, be like, yo, Farron, yo, like, I'm like, yo, bro, you remember I used to ask you to do XYZ for me?
Because them not understand the simple mathematics about music. Nobody gives a fuck about the artist, but everybody care about a hit song.
Boom. Say that one more time, bro, so they hear it.
Nobody gives a fuck about an artist, but everybody care about a hit song.
That's it.
Simple
That's it.
Yeah.
As soon as you understand that as an artist, then your career is going to be good.
Nothing, you don't have to worry about nothing at all. You live your life and be free. You walk and fuck till like kingdom come. You know what I mean? And that is the thing I go on and just play with the time and me just know say Afrobeat, you know say we link up, we do a work. For reggaeton, we link up, we do the work, and we keep it moving and keep it as a music unit and keep it going. But you can't selfish in music. As an artist, never be fucking selfish. You'll get fucked.
When you say don't be selfish, meaning what? Just give your music, like put music out. What do you mean?
Be selfish meaning like don't feel like the music stop for you.
Okay.
Meaning in a stop for you. So whatever is working, like Drake is the perfect example of that. Like Drake know the game to the T. Drake know when to touch dancehall, him know when to touch beat, him know when to touch. Because
Trap or
you can
drill.
call it oh them the culture vulture. Nah, it's called smart moves. It's called timing. Everybody and everything on earth has its time.
Yeah.
Afrobeat have its time, it's doing its thing. Is either you fucking work with it or you leave it the fuck alone. You see me I say? Grime in UK is doing amazing. Is either you're gonna be an artist and fuck with it or you're gonna leave it alone. Dancehall always been the shit. Always been and always will be the me not care nobody wants to say. Yes. Dancehall to me is the heartbeat of the world. It's just the jump pattern, the kick. You can't duplicate that shit.
Undeniable. Yes.
Undeniable. But guess what? Do it right. You see me I say when you do it, just do it right and you'll always be around. So me now, when I come in Can't Believe, everybody's shocked. When I did Can't Believe with me, Whiskey and Ty, people was there.
Yo, one of my favorite songs, bro.
Yeah, and people was there what the fuck you do, because that, remember I know, when that come out, Afrobeat, the panic crack, you know what I mean? But
it wasn't really that it didn't cross over like that.
But me know, like me the parade, I'm looking on P, I say, P, we. No, actually lie. P, said to me, say, yo, Afrobeat, Kranium, I'm telling you, man. You know, once PV start stammering, once PV start, once PV start stammering, I take it serious. You see me?
Yeah.
And PV, I say, yo, because PV, honestly, P was one of the first man put me onto Afrobeat because him always, you know, PV African to him.
I mean, and P Wee's from West Africa, he's Ghanaian, so
him always unite for a long time. And the man tell me, say, yo, we should. So when we get the record, I remember the day I called. Actually, you know what's crazy? I was driving, I was in Jamaica, I drive, and I don't know what happened, but I end up call Ty. I don't know how I call Ty, but I know I did end up calling him or something. And when I call Ty, the song I play in the background. With no verse, you know, this is just a hook in a brother.
Yeah.
And the man was like, yo, what the fuck is that in the background? And I say, yo, it's a new song I did. And I say, yo, send that shit to me. Remember, I never forget, I sent Ty sign that record the Wednesday. I got it back the next day with his verse. And when he called me, the man mix it, you know. The man FaceTime me, I say, yo, listen to this shit. I say, yo, this shit is so hard, bro. And I say, yo, all right, we just need the icing on the cake. I reached out to Whiskey. I was like, bro, I have this record and I'm going to mix dancehall with hip-hop with
Afrobeat.
And it come out and like...
The rest is history. Even down to the video edit, everything. The whole way that you... Bro, everything was that's right. One... To this day, it's that song, obviously, all your classics. But if there's two Kranium songs that I have to play whenever I'm DJing, it's that, and it's of course the one with Tory Lanez. Have to.
We can, and that record we can have a bass too. I was dating a girl at the time. I have a girlfriend, and this is when I know that girl is a real girl. Me a date her, me and her together, and them time they are early destiny. Them time they are like she get half of the thing. Me not get the full one.
You're not giving the full one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause you know, yeah. Yeah, you know, we just bust, and we have to protect ourselves because we are read about chat support.
You're still nervous a little.
All these things. You know? So me I say, you know what? Now yeah, 2.5 inches out of thing. Now go 3 inches. You know? So hook us up, bam. And it was her birthday, and she called me and she said, babe, it's my birthday. And I was like, yo, Tori just tell me, say, yo, he's gonna be in the city, and I don't want to miss this opportunity. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, yo, babe, Tory Lanez in Manhattan, and I have to do this record. I can't fuck up on this record. So she was like, okay, cool, I'll go meet me after. That's when I know that girl is a real girl. So she flew to Miami on her birthday, stay for her birthday while I went to Manhattan, did the record with Tory Lanez, and then end up flying the next day. You see me? And she never give me enough bad vibes. No, you see me? And then me say, no what? Me I give that girl a secret. Everything, you know. You see me? So make sure say, we forward in, me extend it. You see me? I say. But
I give the full thing.
Yeah, man, she get the whole thing, brother.
But wait. So let's talk about the Tory link up. How did you guys connect with Tory?
Tory Lanez, we had Weekend.
By the way, that guy's a genius when it comes to music.
I'm bad. I'm gonna tell you how bad him is. We did the record. I had the record sitting on for a minute while he sit down, but yeah, I have the record. And It's so crazy. That record was forgotten about. We did a freestyle a whole song, brother.
Okay.
Freestyle a shit. Forget about it totally. And then Success at the time, that was my end, that record, Atlantic. Him called me with the blues and said, yo, this record called Weekend is fucking sick. So I called Pee Wee, and Pee Wee, I would say, yo, how it like, it's like we know, but it's like, yo, how the fuck we've met this pass. So when Tory situation came up, we go on tour with Tory Lanes when they set it up, when they set it up, it was just only right that we had a record going on tour. And
of course.
Tory being Tory, and then idiot Tory have sense. Tory say, all right, cool. Dancehall, I might think that too. So we're gonna end up link up with Tory, and we did we did the record, and that's how it come, and it was it was scary too, and because remember when I drop features, I'm always nervous, because people feel
why
understand. A lot of artists do features, but it never worked. People don't realize that, every feature worked. Feature just come play and then it die out. You know what I mean? So I was more, and I like the featured artists when I support records. I hate that fucking shit. So so me mentally, I say, yo, Jano, I'm gonna drop a feature. I probably have to work that song by myself. You know what I mean? Because you're not getting the support from the other artists. It don't make no sense. Trust me, it doesn't make a sense sometimes. But we know we wanted, you know what I mean? We was on the other side. Obviously Tory Lanez is good. The man sell out 47 shows, brother. It was like crazy. But we just decided that we are going with the record, and then we end up going with the record, and everything work out with the girl be good to me, and our all is blessed. So hear me there.
But bro, I mean, your music has always had that kind of impact where it's just, and again, I don't know if you just learned that this was your journey, and your journey was just like, I don't gotta, fill the dance or a whole year full of music. I can just give you guys a couple of songs, because again, nobody has to know, 3 years in the making.
Yep.
You dropped it 3 years ago. It took 3 years to catch. You get that. You get the feature with Ty Dolla $ign, the announcement of the signing. Good look for you again.
Everything come, the Ed Sheeran.
Bro, like
Ed Sheeran, because actually I think it was in Boston when he shot me out too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was in the station over here and we were talking about it. And he was like, oh yeah, I did a song with Kranium.
Yeah,
I see my shirt and I had an Afro beat. So we started talking about Afro beats. And then he started talking about Kranium. And I'm like, yeah, I did a song with Kranium. I'm like, for real? And then next thing you know.
And it's crazy because when I met Ed Sheeran, this funny thing is, yo, shout out Ed Sheeran, brother, because I know all the man just meet me and just trust me. So the man sent me in full session.
Like the stems and everything.
Brother, when the man sent me Shape of You, I'm hear it. Because honestly, I knew the song, but I wasn't like into the song. So when I get the song, I sit down at the studio. It was me and Marcus Records. Big up Marcus, he produced last night. And a couple of songs. I have a new song I come out for him too with somebody album. But anyway. We in the studio and bro, me I listen to Ed Sheeran vocals them, and me I look we told up and like, yo, the man brother, I stack songs sometimes, but me I tell you said the man stacks was like, me Ed Sheeran probably like 17 stacks.
Yeah.
I hear the song and then I was like, yo, when me I go with this guy right now, the man trust me enough to send me this, so that means.
And by the way, that song was a monster in the pop world. A monster.
Yeah, and him call me and him I say, yo, no, they didn't call me. They reached out to me. I was like, yo, can you put a verse? And me I say, yo, Jano. All right, so Ed Sheeran, So me love, you know what I love about myself? I've gotten records where it's some big artists where me just never do the verse because I never felt like me fit the record.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because you said that enough times. You're like, if I don't vibe with the record, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And it happened before. And sometimes I feel like I overdo it too much. I'm gonna look back on it, and that's gonna be a good part of my story. But like, I have records from big artists. Some of the biggest. Remember one particular was like one of the biggest artists, and they asked me to do a record. And I hear the record, and I felt like the record was shit. Like me personally, never like it. And then me get records where was really good, but me couldn't fulfill the record. And I just call somebody and say, yo, call him back and be like, hey, I think this artist will fit on the record. And they went and do it.
Respect to that.
Yeah, me say so like when I did the Ed Sheeran record, my happy say me bring me never go, oh Lord, a baby girl, and I'm glad me never go no hip hop and R&B singing. Me glad me go, girl, everybody good. Me glad say that me just go straight team. Me never try to pretty up nothing and make it work. So that's one thing. And yeah, man, shout out Ed, man. Ed Sheeran, a good youth.
Ed is a beast. Now these people that you don't, these big artists or these artists that ask for a feature and you don't like the feature, how do you tell them you're not doing the feature? Do you just tell them the song is shit?
No, you're mad. No, crazy. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. No. I would be like, I can't find nothing on it.
Okay, so you just let them know, yeah, I can't fit the pocket. I don't have. I'm drawing blanks. I can't
Yeah,
figure it
which
out.
sometimes I do try.
Yeah.
I do try, and then sometimes I can't. The verse now come out or more to be. Me not care. Even if I'm money I pay me for do a record, me not do it if me not like it. I swear.
Okay,
And
that's respectable.
yeah,
That's
me
respectable
dead that
because
way
at the
there.
end of the day, you also represent the culture too, right?
Yeah, brother, I represent my brand. That's the
Yes.
crazy thing. I represent my brand. I don't want to be a nothing when nobody look back and say this song is what. Me can't. Me fight. Them they are fighting words in the dark. A man say, yo, that song is what? I'm ready for thumping in your mouth and the camera in the dark. You see me? Me not like them
Well,
thing.
but let's talk about you and the culture and how close and how dear you regard the culture and how important the culture is to you. Just as a guy who's like doing the music and being like, yo, look, the culture. Like again, you're giving free game about artists building their brands in mid states and taking small shows or free shows or less money just to expand the culture, right?
Yeah.
You've already said the culture is already dancehall is has forever been worldwide.
Mm.
But you then get little situations where like every summer we need that one little, you know what I mean? We need
Yeah.
that one little nice little summer song, and then most of radio will run with that.
Mm-hmm.
Afrobeat has kind of taken over that lane now.
Mm-hmm.
But I like also what you said. You said if artists in Afrobeat win, you guys are winning too. Because some people don't really like that Afrobeat has come and done what it's doing as far as taking dance or imitating it. But you're on the other side saying, listen, if an Afrobeat artist wins, Jamaica or dancehall is winning as well.
That's what me say. Maybe
Yes.
some people don't agree with what me say, but me know what me I talk about because I've been to radio what 5 times.
Yeah.
So my experience with radio is different from a lot of people. Experience with music, period. To get on radio, it takes more than just having a song. You know, having a song is the main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting the song being played in your core is the second phase. Then now bringing it to a man like you know, we're gonna go to the PD and say, yo, I think this song deserves a slot here. No people don't know that part there. They may reach
Yes.
that part there. So what we fail to understand is that a regular person who listen to radio that doesn't know about genre, when they drive them car and them hear a song, waiting them think, them not think, oh, this is Afrobeat or this is
No.
dancehall. They say it's music.
Yeah.
You understand? And
Yeah.
guess what? Is the elements are there. You hear some dancehall song with little Afrobeat elements. You hear the Afrobeat with dancehall element. So once them hear the pattern or the jump pattern or the key or whatever, them just know say this is not R&B.
It's
This
not
is
hip
not hip
hop.
hop. It's just music.
Yeah.
They don't when they listen to Bad Bunny or even though it's in Spanish, they don't say, oh, this is reggaeton. It's
No.
just music. So the point that me I try to make is that it doesn't matter who they on radio, you just try to get in one next without trying to compare dancehall and Afrobeat. Because anytime people talk about dancehall and Afrobeat, me get really upset and mad because what you feel to understand is that if Afrobeat is the hot thing right now, what is the problem? Dancehall, we had our golden era. We set a pace that anytime we have a good record, now it goes in. Afrobeat is on that part of building that structure of whenever them get a hot record, it just go in. You get where I come from?
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot try to fight a genre that already solidify we as a whole brand.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna always be here, you just have to find a record to get in. So Afrobeat though is basically on that part of being what dancehall used to be in 2003, which is creating that magnet of just with there for stay. Dancehall will always be here, so we not have to compete with no man. I hate me no want nobody come ask me no fuck about. Oh, you think dancehall Afrobeat is taking over dancehall? Bro, no. I think that Afrobeat is creating a space for the yes youth them a bad in Nigeria,
in Africa,
in Africa, we just really want drop some sick music that sound good for have an outlet for getting for mainstream radio in America. So I don't see why people are trying. Me not understand it. Confuse me a fuck. Me not care. When me see them, I play them the same way. I don't care. Big them up every day and just keep it moving.
Plus, you've been to Africa a few times. You've been to my place, Kenya. You've been to Ghana. You've been to all these other places.
Brother,
so you see even how they accept dancehall and Jamaican culture.
The man them been supporting us for years. What you think happened? That's it bother me all the time. Where I? So when we go Europe, go the tour, who's coming out to our shows?
You know what I mean?
Is the Africans that come out to the show? Anybody who want to talk, come talk to me.
Yes.
When we run through Africa, we run through Europe, we are running through Australia, these crowds of people are 75% Africans. So they've been supporting us for decades, on top of decades. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem supporting them. And I don't feel like artists feel no way. I think like it's just media sometimes try to create this. You know, them always try to keep we fighting like we are fucking animals. I just don't like that shit. It's one of them man where anybody gonna ask me a question, I'm gonna say, brother, we ain't fighting with nobody. Me support them 1,000%. I'm very cool with, brother, I'm cool with almost every African top artist I can think of. Even young artists. I've done feature with young artists and the biggest artists in Africa. You know what I mean? Some of my favorites we can call like Maria Kiss Daniel. Obviously, I work with Tiwa, I work with Wizkid. Spinal, like my brother for life, you know what I mean? And you don't know, say, Ghana, me listen to Shatta Wale, me listen to Stone Boy, you see me?
Yeah.
I'm Panther Ranking. All of them, me listen to them. Like, me really fuck with them musical. Me land in them place, me reach out to them and link up. Dancehall have some great artists now. Skilly Bang, them a mash up the place. Ritical, them a mash up the place. Intense, them a go on good. You know, you can find female artists, Jada, Kingdom, Sensei, Coffee, Kranium. Brother, like, me don't know what go on. Like, dancehall and Afrobeat now amazing time. Like, everybody sound fresh and brand new and sound good, so. Boy, I mean, I don't know.
And it's so accepted now. You know what I mean? It's so accepted compared to before. You know what I mean? Where like we said, there would only be one in the summertime. There would only be that one dancehall song that's running the place. Now you could probably have a few of them, whether it's Afrobeat, dancehall.
Well, I feel like we still only get one per radio every other.
But so how do we change that? How do we change that? What is not being done right?
Was it happening before?
Not really.
Exactly.
I mean, but then you know, sometimes you'd have the you know, even the like the soca song come in here every once in a while. You know what I mean? You got certain songs, even when Sarani, you know, Sarani's on heavy rotation, his first no games and things like that. But what do you think? What do you think is keeping dancehall or even Afrobeat or that kind of sound from really infiltrating the market, especially in the US?
Because we're not priority, we're a flavor.
Say it again, bro.
It's that simple. We are not priority. We are a flavor.
Yeah.
You see me? And that's why when a dancehall record go or an Afrobeat record go, it goes real far, because when you cook a food, you know, and the flavor we are taste fine. So the flavor go a long way than the cooking, you know. You know what I mean? So you cannot knock. This is how crazy it is. This is how crazy it is, right? You cannot knock or argue or fight a system that has their own system. We are an R&B station. We are an pop station. What you expect? We if you play every day and gonna play 6 dancehall song or 6 Afrobeat song? No, it's not gonna happen. Not right now.
Yeah.
Until we create that radio station that is as effective as that 97 or 105, which we don't have. So for now, just be a fucking flavor and keep your ass quiet and hope you get one for going.
As long as we're in there, at least we're making something.
As long as one in there, we keep the fire alive, so we can always get a chance to get 1 or 2. You see me? And that's what it is.
Mad. Kranium is in the lab. You know what it is, man. It's the foreign exchange. Before we get into talking about the new EP, which is dropping tomorrow, ladies, y'all be ready. It's fire. Let's talk about another thing that you're passionate about. You being a New York artist, but making it big. Not only Jamaica, but also like just for Jamaica, for the culture.
Yeah,
that's one thing I see you always talk about, and I feel like it really bothers you that people don't really give you that credit.
No, them give me no other credit. I really don't. Me no work for credit. But work for. All right. Does it affect me? Yes. I think I would have been a way bigger artist at a faster pace if I was in Jamaica. 1,000%.
Really?
Yeah, because I would have the clout and the hype, and that's what music is driven.
But you see, I don't believe that. I'm gonna
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead, and I'll tell you my argument.
Okay. Hype and clout is necessary in today's driven music. If you're a new artist.
Yes.
Right? If you're a new artist now, coming in now, since 2016 and up, I think clout and hype is very important to play a part. So for me, some man say, I only hype him if him know him do the hype, then him can be the biggest artist. With me, it's always been everything on my own per se. So like I never really got that true support early out in the game. So there was nobody saying, I mean, I get no cosign. There was nobody saying, yo, Kranium are the next thing, or you're going to be the next biggest artist. I never got that. I never got where if me drop a record, I have 10 other artists who's on the ground, I post and I say, yo, this man are going to be the next thing. You get where I come from? I never get that. Like some artists now when they break, you have where I say like any artist who don't know, you know, so them have 10 other artists around them. I say the artist, the artist, the artist, the artist. You get where I come from?
You got a
so,
cosign. You
so
move
the
around the
cosign
island.
and the whole movement of that.
Yes.
Push them further. So
you get that network of everybody.
Yeah, you get where I come from? So me decide say that's not gonna be me. God never cut out that part there for me. I became an artist from America who break. I could have run back home and go sit down and post every day so me there Jamaica and work with the system there. But I wanted to be that guy when me dead and come off of the earth to always be remembered as a kid who
make it from outside.
Break from America, kick down the door. When me say me kick down the door for a lot of people, them take offense. I say, why you talk about Shaggy them and running them? I said, brother, we're talking about 25 years ago. We're not talking about, you understand? Some people are talk that to me, some young youths are talk about you. Me I say, brother, your mother never even see your father cocky yet when that are going in.
Thanks.
You understand? You're still not nuts at pussy hole. Like this.
Why everything gotta come back to that?
Yeah, you know my thing going. so I'm like, bro, like when me talk proudly, me talk because you don't know my story.
Yeah.
And you don't know what me go through as an artist. And you don't know the fight that I get without ever coming out and saying, yo, you know how much man I fight me thing. I don't have time for that. Is either you're gonna respect my music and respect me as one of your artists or you don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting on a gold record. Make a hype say me sell 3 gold in 3 different parts of the world. You understand? And we will sell 1 more. Not far off. You see me? So you talk to your golden child. Don't fuck yourself with me. You understand? No man in music for 40 years, 50 years, and never have 1 gold plaque for sure. Say, yo, this is what we do. And me do this from New York. If that is not fucking amazing tone, like then me don't know what it is. And me still I work every day because now more something bigger and greater. You know, start off with 1. They always say 1 cocoa full basket. Me have 1 already. So I'm gonna start full my basket. So me doing that is like is the greatest thing, whether they want to accept it or not. And be, like I've been representing the dancehall since the day I come to the game. Since I've been waving the flag. I was the one that was doing the tire-downs when it just crack. Me, I do the MTVs, the BETs. Me run up and down, I do the festivals for everybody. Me there Europe by myself. Me alone out in Australia with the only record at the time. Like me, I do everything what me can do from New York City. And it is an amazing thing when nobody seems to like get say, yo, the man have a hard journey. Like Jamaican are letting people like that in there, brother.
And for people who don't understand, like just to, if you're not in Jamaica in the core, they don't respect you. They kind of Yankee boy that.
Yeah,
a Yankee boy that. Like who is that guy? He's trying to, you know, maybe he has Jamaican parents, but yeah, a Yankee boy that. Like he's not doing anything for it. So for you to even get that kind of respect, and by the way, have you ever done a stage show, like your own show? Never.
I've never performed in Jamaica.
Never.
Never.
So even adding that on top of it,
never.
Where you've never
exactly.
gone to
never
because that was the thing. That was the thing where, okay, if you're from out of Jamaica, we got to go to Jamaica and put in some work. You got to do some shows. You got to go do some recordings out there.
Never
like that's the thing.
Never did Sumfest. Never do Sting. Never did what I want to call Jesus Christ. That's my God. Me and Chevron just talk about this. A lot of shows I've never ever do. You know, never do. We are do like bro, and we are the wilding out. We are bro. There's so much things that I've done. Mentally, bro, like you know, I was the last person on 106 and Park. The last show we did shut down. We closed that shit. Like it was the last person.
And that was you.
Yeah. Yo, there was so much you could think that we do. Wish me don't even think about it because me still not reach the goal more I reach. So it's like that is just a part of the story going along.
But that's a big part of your story. Like people need to really understand like that to be accepted into Jamaica as some. Africa is the same way. For me to be, if I come here and I make my thing as a DJ here, when I go back home, it's tougher for me to get into that network because they don't know you. They don't see you all the time. Or maybe this guy have money behind him. I'm rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Somehow I make it over there. You know what I mean? Because when you're in America, it's raining dollars. And that's not the case. You have to work almost 100 times harder than the new guy in Jamaica because you have to be accepted not only in the States, but also back home. You know what I mean?
And it's crazy, brother, because like you have to understand, say, I'm playing, yo, brother, my brain split in half, you know, because remember, me still have to make music for cater to dancehall core,
Yes.
but still have to make music where it's still dancehall because I never changed the dancehall core, but I
But can cross over.
production very light. You get where I come from? So now, me have to sing, find the song and say, all right, cool, you know, say, me not like how them are going, you know, all right, me have to go wake them up. Like Girl Policy is like a perfect balance between a core record, but it's big internationally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Last Night is one of the most underrated songs, and it's one of the big
underrated.
Songs, but it's so
big.
huge. You get where I come from? So it's still core, but it's still the on the side. And then Weekend, me I forgot, you take man for full, take man for that. Then the hook, Weekend touch if you some self, you know what I mean? So like the way all my career setup is that me have to really try. You see me I say so. And
please
like,
both sides at the same time.
Fucking crazy.
Which is hard.
Hard is not
Which
the
is
word.
hard.
It's
That's so hard, bro.
It's not easy.
Like to please your core Jamaica don't play, bro. Like
without
please
juggling.
the
Remember that.
Thank you. Thank you. By the way, juggling, in case y'all don't know, is where multiple artists go onto one rhythm, and then you know, hopefully you can bust because one other artist did big, and you doing straight singles.
Yeah, we do straight singles, and we get juggling because Last Night is a juggling and
yes.
and Girl Policy is a juggling.
Yes.
But
for the most part, you're doing singles.
Nobody have to know and buy where you want buy and Justice Style. Well, me call that it's fast. But like it's not yo, brother, yo, trust me. When me I choose singles with Jap, it's like, all right, Jesus. You know what I mean? Like it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. I want people to understand. So when a man I say, yo, Kranium, this and that. Yo, maybe I'm not in a man top 5. You get where I come from, I'm a dancer. If I go up on YouTube, I'm probably not in the top 10 in dancer. As far as island is concerned.
Yes.
But don't fucking feel like say only can play me out here. Don't play me. I don't like when people play me. I really get upset when them try fucking play me. Because like me put in too much work and do too much for no act like say me just there not doing anything. Like I'm doing the most, brother. Like me I do the most. We don't no fucking cosign. Nobody ma cosign me.
And not only in your push to try to bring the culture and your music and your brand forward, but even in your music. I seen one time you said like sometimes you feel like you have to dumb yourself down for the music that you're doing. Like you want to be here, but you have to come down here because you don't feel like people understand you up here.
Brother, when I drop my turning point in music was when I drop No Other.
That was it?
That was my turning point in music. I was like, fuck this. Because Last Night became the big record and No Other didn't go as Last Night. I mean I said, how are the blood? It must be crazy because if you listen to the elements and like the production and like the word and the music and the music video and the song, bro, I don't understand how it missed. Like till this day, I'm always confused. Like, yo, this is
you're vexed.
Them cheap me pick the bad, brother. Them cheap me pick the bad, brother. Like really fucking bad. Them cheap my kid bad to the point where it burned me sore because that's what we deserve way more. No Other deserve way, way, way more. It's like one of my best. I don't say it, but it's one of my favorite records I've ever done. Musically. Yeah. And
musically
is one of the...
Because even when we talk, I think you said Girl Policy, even though it's a good song, you feel like you didn't put 100% into it.
No, but I did that on purpose. Brother, when you hear me say, fuck your girl in the kitchen, wash me dick in the sink. Where the fuck?
Yes.
I
remember that. I'm like, what did he say?
This is where music gone to. You get where I come from? Like, this is where it gone to. And to a regular person who is not musician or musical, they might be like, oh, but that's the best line of the song. I was like, yeah, me know. That's why when I did Buy What You Want Buy, Fly Where You Want, I had something else and I went back in the record and I said, fuck any girl I want, fuck. That's the lifestyle I want. Because that is what made the song hit. Fuck any girl I want, fuck. That is, brother, that is where the song hit. That's when everyone else, dog, when I say fuck any girl I want, fuck, I say, yeah, dog. You see me? Yo, the thing with me hype. And I'm like, brother, this is where music is at this point, where I feel like break it all the way down and dumb it down and go say.
And give it that little shocking factor.
Me I fuck girl in the kitchen and wash dick in
wash dick in the
No, I do it, you know. So I like I do it, but Jesus Christ, you know, I don't want to tell you.
Hey yo.
I be doing
all right, so out of all the songs that you have, are you saying that No Other is the one that you would say if I could make music like this all the time, that's where I would be. There's no other that song. Like, what song can people who have never heard you or want to hear, like, this is truly what Kranium wants to do? What song is that they should listen to?
No other, musically.
Musically is no other.
Musically, that tone there, that well-written record, that well-produced record, yes. But and some, if me want you to become a fan, me go start off with Nobody Have to Know.
Yeah.
You have to understand the story. You know,
yes.
that is my story, and it's amazing how me kept that person then till now. Because me's a drunker, brother. Me's a dog shit. Me not change with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, me's a shit dog shit, brother. Like,
yeah.
even when me I do girl policy, me I smile on my brain and me I say, yo, me really want to tell the world say me I wash mood and I think. Like, is this something I really want to tell? Because I really want to, because me dip on my wood and fish tank if I want to, like, me not care. You see me? Like, some of my things said to me, so disrespectful and weird.
Yo, bro.
Brother, you know, you know the fridge?
Yeah.
You know the power you put your hand to get the ice and the water? All this, brother, but it's too cold. Some more time I have to cut from this, because you know, I know I want water that.
Yo,
check one time, dog, too cold. I said,
oh my God, bro. I can't take this nigga serious, bro.
But my violate.
Hey, yo.
Violate. Yo, my violate.
Oh my God. All right. Let's get back to business, bro. Listen, the Toxic EP, it comes out tomorrow. 5 songs on that joint. You said your favorite one is Won't Judge, right?
Yeah, Won't Judge is my favorite. Ladies, you're gonna love the video. You're gonna love the video. Videos are amazing.
Why the title? Why the title? I see a lot of this kind of talk when it comes to relationships. Toxic. Toxic looks like it's the in thing now. What's going on with that?
Won't Judge is more like, basically, I'm saying, if you fuck your man, alright, this is gonna get crazy now. So listen, let me just I already got
This nigga is stupid, bro. Oh my God.
What may I say is so tonight midnight. Tonight
Pee-wee said midnight. Pee-wee said midnight. Tonight midnight. 11:59. Be on all streams, by the way, yeah?
All stream. So anyways, so Won't Judge is basically, I'm saying, if you have a man and I call you, I say I want to see you. I want blood clots here. You understand? Baby, I leave on tour tomorrow. I not come back in a tree.
I need to see you.
I need to see you. Oh my God. So I say, baby, don't you worry. If you want left from which part you there, come fuck me, it's fine. I'm not going to judge you. That's basically what I try to say. So when you see the video, you'll understand, like, means better, I'm cool. You know?
That's all it is.
But the truth is, like, I really feel like me at to some people it sound crazy and it feel like an act, but it's not an act. I honestly feel like, say, me I give back to the community. I feel like me I do God's work.
I heard. You're calling this EP a sex education.
Yeah, me I do God's work because I feel like there's women out there that are deprived, who are not getting enough sex they're supposed to get because for them man is attracted to somebody else and then just their home every day I just cook clean and I do all the things them and them not getting satisfied. That's where God put me in the position to say, listen, me I go fuck you back into your relationship. Where, brother, I miss enough couple of walking, I'm happy for them, brother, because I know I did that. You see me, I say, me know say, yo, because I'm me, you see me? Because,
that's my work right there.
That is my work, you see me? So, basically, ladies, if you have any relationship problem, if anything I can do for help you out, just call
slide in the DM.
Just slide in the DM and let me know what I can do to help you move forward because I like a happy relationship and all sometime when I need is like a touch up if you say, yo, put your back, let me tell you something, when you give a woman good fuck, brother, I honestly believe, say, them start with them nails again, them start with hair again.
They feel good. It's right. They glow up. You're right, though.
A man just see woman walk around happy like, yo, why she see him start get attracted. But you see me, I say, him start get back feelings for her again. I see, then she done with me. And then she done with me, she's fine, you know what I mean? But at least I know, say, yo, me there I walk around rebuilding empires. You see me? That's what me there I do. Nothing else. You see me? That's all me I do. So.
Hey, yo, it's Kranium on the Foreign Exchange. Toxic EP comes out at midnight. There's so much more I wanted to talk to you. Oh, wait. I heard that there's a song. Pee-wee, confirm this. Pee-wee, me need it if it's ready. I hear there's a song coming with Dexter Daps.
Yeah, it's with it's Chevron record. It's
is this a single?
Yeah, it's a single from Chevron. Yeah,
Because I know you talked about doing a record with him, but you were like, dude, I don't know if we could do one song. We might have
yeah.
to
I
do
just
a
never
whole
feel
EP.
like I really don't feel like saying me and him fit do no song. I honestly believe that. I honestly feel like it has to be more than one because the level of um creativity that's gonna take to like I don't think it's fair for one song. I honestly don't think
No,
no.
nah, B,
No.
nah, B. We definitely need a few songs
Yeah, it'd have to be like
because,
it'd have to be like even a 4-song EP or a 3-song EP.
and I feel you guys need to lock in the studio together at the same
Have to.
time.
It can be.
It's
It
not
can
like
be.
I send you, you send me. Nah, you guys got to be in the studio and just vibe out and just create.
Well, hopefully happen, you know what I mean? Hopefully happen. I'm done for it. I just don't want to get too old when it don't matter anymore. So, like, if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it just don't. But I just know some I don't want one song. I don't think it makes sense to do a one song.
No,
It's
no.
unfair. It's going to be unfair because, like, people got, we need more than one song for them choose for them favorite. We cannot say one song
Yes,
give them. You get what I'm coming
exactly.
from? Yeah, it can be. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Well, I can't wait for that because you two guys like together lyrically and musically, you guys are gonna be beasts. But hey, listen, advice for side chicks or side dudes for Valentine's Day.
Okay, well, any advice with side chicks? Who you want to go first with, guys or girls? Side chicks.
Do the guys first.
Yeah, no, we're gonna tell
If
the
you're a
guys
side nigga,
first.
what's the advice?
Advice is, brother, don't take anything personal. Please realize this is the one day that you're not a side guy. You're a nobody. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, no. Don't expect no phone calls.
No.
No text, no nothing.
Yeah, there is a nobody today. Just make sure say you just leave the woman alone. Don't call her. Don't text her. After 9 no matter. It's from 12 to 12 and 4, you know? No time at all. You understand? That's what it is.
All right, and for the girls?
And for the girls, it's okay. 3 hours is enough. You know what I mean? I feel like 3 hours is a lot of time.
So do you give should a side chick get time on Valentine's Day from her side dude if he have a main one?
Of course, 3 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours tops. You can't
put aside 3 hours, keep it rocking after that.
Yeah, a man to be a man and just hold that, but a woman have to make sure so she get like 3 hours is fine. I think 3 hours is good enough. You can't make she feel like she ain't nobody.
Facts.
She keep it happy more than your
gift or no gift?
Yeah, 100% gift. But you have to be smart with the type of gift you give.
What would you give?
Would I get okay? Honestly, would I keep it very it can't be jewelry.
Okay.
I think it's disrespectful. So don't go through it. But you know what I mean? Perfume or something where you wear. So I feel like a nice perfume or something fragrancy, you know what I mean? A whole set or something. You buy her a spa date. Yes, but don't give tell her you have it, but don't give her the day after. Cause you know what the man fuck her out. And then she got spa date for her, you see me? So,
hey yo.
You have to do it smart. You have to be like, yo, I'm away, I'm gonna be back in weekend, but I got to give for you, see me? So by the time they fuck way off, you know say a man a fuck out the hell out of people.
Facts.
See me? So
that's facts.
I'm sorry, yes.
Let's go, man. You know what the
spa day. Yes, sir. A spa day or a fragrance or what else would I give? You know, woman love money. You never ever gonna change. The system never change. So you can't send her
so you'd give money though?
Me?
Yeah.
Earn money per woman, of course, brother. What do you mean?
You spending money on bills? You helping them pay some bills? So, rent?
Let me ask you a question.
The side chick, by the way, the side chick.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Go.
Before we come. This is a serious question, right?
Oh man. God.
Side chicks. You know what side chicks are really what side chick really do? A side chick really take all your problems away from where you face each day go, man.
Facts.
So if your side chick is not happy, you can. You understand? So I personally believe, I'm not telling if I go mind a woman now, I'm not saying I go mind a woman. But I personally believe that if she's giving you all the attention that you want and giving you all the happiness that you want, it's 100% fair for you to make sure that this woman is steady mentally. If you can reflect on how she treats you and act around you. So yes, I totally believe that.
Makes sense, because if she's happy and she good, then she gonna make sure you good and you happy.
Sure.
Relieve your stress and all them kind of something.
Yeah, man.
My guy, Kranium, thank you so much for joining, man. Listen, Toxic is out midnight.
Midnight.
All platforms, yeah?
All platforms.
I know you're performing soon. I think in Florida or something like that.
Yeah, I'm doing a hosting, not performing. Hosting in Florida and hosting in Jersey.
When is that? This weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, I leave tomorrow.
Okay, so make sure you check out his IG at Kranium. You see it over there.
Yeah.
Twitter. If you guys want to just have a good laugh, make sure you go follow my guy on
Fine.
Twitter.
I'll do it.
You know what I mean? What's your Twitter handle?
So my Twitter is at the real Kranium. At the real Kranium. Obviously, I love my Instagram because my DMs be looking wonderful. No, the girl them.
If you need a therapist, ladies, if you need a therapist,
if you need a therapist, ladies, link me and stop sending me them picture the bushy. I don't like the bushy picture. They make sure to shave them. Jesus Christ! But
you want it clean?
Only clean. Cause last time
like my girl that was on your gram that said she wanted to look like a bird, like a baby bird.
Yeah, the last girl sent me a picture. Me I say, yo, yes, a career start from me. I almost get her lock up the blood time. I say, yo, them people find her, but yeah. DM them, you see me? Big up on the
yeah, slide in the DM, hit him up on the thing. If you're in Florida, make sure you go check him out at that hosting. Midnight, y'all. Y'all got to support this, run up all the streams. It's only 5 songs, dope songs. When's the album coming? Do we have a time for that?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to start.
But this year?
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, man. In like 6 weeks.
All right.
All right, cool.
And hopefully next time we link up, you know, you're coming to Boston, you're doing some shows, we link up in the studio. Big up Pee-wee. Anything else you want to plug?
No, just a big up everybody. Thanks for love and support. I really appreciate it. Look out for Toxic drop tonight at midnight. One drop video drop also. So big up on yourself.
Thank you, Kranium.
All right, big up.
Bless up, bro. And there you have it, man.